All right, so this is Casey Edmondson. The date is Wednesday, July 15th, and this is my eye exam video. I'll do a quick sweep of the room. Sorry, it's messy. There's no notes or anything I have that's going to be helping me out here. I'm going to get the camera set up here, making sure it's about even on each side. And I'm taking the ophthalmoscope, disassembling it here. Got it on the bed. I don't know if you can see that. I wanted to show a view of my instruments here. All right. All right, so let's begin. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to check for visual acuity. I have the Snellen chart set up 20 feet away from the patient. All right, sir, if you don't mind, can you cover up your left eye and read the smallest line that you can for me? Good. Now do the other side and read the smallest line that you can. Great. Now I have a Rosenbaum card. I'm going to hold it 14 inches in front of the patient. I'm going to get you to cover up your left eye and read the smallest line you can. Good. Now the other eye, cover it up and read the smallest line you can. Good. All right, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to check the visual fields with the finger wiggle test. And if you don't mind, sir, can I get you to cover up one of your eyes and look straight ahead, eyes parallel with the floor? I'm going to get you to focus on a point of my shirt, and as I move in, is there any part of my face that becomes blurry or absent? No? Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my hands behind your head here, and I want you to let me know when you can start to see my fingers. Good. 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 Same thing with this side. Good. Keep that eye closed. I'm watching you. Good. Good. All right, now switch eyes. Close the other eye for me. Look straight ahead, eyes parallel with the floor. Now focus on a point of my shirt. And as I lean in, is there any part of my face that gets blurry or is absent? No? All right, I'm going to do the same thing here. Let me know when you can see my fingers. Good. 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 Same thing on this side. Good. 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 All right. And there's like 6 different quadrants that we just tested. Each eye. All right. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to just inspect the eye. The eyelashes, the eyebrows, the eye itself. It all looks good. I'm going to get you to close your eyes and don't let me open them. Good. Now I'm going to be palpating for your lacrimal duct, all right? So I need you to look up for me. You're going to feel a little bit of pressure here under the eye. Good. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be looking at your sclera and conjunctiva. To do that, I got to hold your eyes open. Is that all right? Good. Holding your eyes open, I'm going to get you to look left, right, up, down. Sclera and conjunctiva looks good. All right, the next thing that we're going to do, I'm standing 2 feet in front of the patient, get him to look directly into that light, and I'm looking at the corneal reflection. Then I'm going to use oblique lighting to examine the lens and cornea on each side. Lens and cornea, good. And now I'm going to use tangential lighting to look at the iris. Iris, good. Iris is good. And then I'm going to do the convergence test. What I'm going to get you to do, sir, is focus on this pin. And as I bring it in, keep focusing on it. And I'm watching for the eyes to converge, and I'm watching for the pupils to constrict as he does that. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check for the accommodation of the lens. If you don't mind, sir, can you look at this pin? Now look off in the distance at the wall. Pin, wall, pin, wall, pin, and wall. Now I'm looking for the lens to accommodate there in that eye. Same thing on this side. Get you to look at the pin, now the wall, pin, wall, looking for the lens accommodation there. That was hooked though. But that's what we're about to get. So to assemble our ophthalmoscope, we put the head on it here, turn it, lock it, turn it on, good to go. All right. And when using our ophthalmoscope, we take off our glasses, and I'm going to come in at 15 degrees, 15 inches from the patient's face here, holding the eye up, and I'm looking for the red reflex. I'm going to find the blood vessel, maybe turn our dial a little bit. I'm going to trace it back to the disc, and then we're looking at the color and contour of that disc. And then we're going to change a little bit. We're looking at the pupillary quadrants here. Then I'm going to get you to look directly into this light, sir, and we're looking at the fovea and macula. Same thing on the other side. I'm going to come in about 15 degrees, 15 inches away from the patient's face, checking for the red reflex. Good. Then I'm going to find a blood vessel, maybe play with this dial a little bit. Then I'm going to trace it back to the optic disc, looking at the color and contour of that disc. Now we're looking at the four quadrants of the iris. Good. I'm going to get you to look directly into this light, sir, and we're looking at the macula and fovea. And that concludes our eye exam. Do another sweep of the room. And again, this was Casey Edmondson, my eye exam video.